You just dare to antagonize a situation. Bitch, sit your ass down. All right, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 11, Thelma and Louise. Forgive me. I watched this episode yesterday. I didn't take notes, so hopefully I can remember all the important details of the show and move forward. So it starts off with Thelma and Louise. Phaedra and Kenya are up in Detroit, about to go set up the camp, and it's a camp that Phaedra's organization is trying to help out the children of Flint, Michigan, give them something positive to do. She raised the money from the pop-up shop to come in there and help pay for all of their expenses, get them some outfits, some stuff to utilize while they're at the camp. So that's pretty much what the money was going towards. She said 150 children were able to benefit from this experience. So thought that was pretty cool. Her and Kenya are surprisingly getting along very well. They still throw their constant shade back at each other, and they are considering rebuilding their friendship, which I am totally against. Like I say, being cordial, being able to be in the same space and laugh and joke, cool. Friends, no. I'm not that big of a person to allow somebody to like dog me the way that they dog each other and then come back friends. I just don't see it. There's too much hurt thrown out there, and even with the small shade that they're throwing out, you could clearly see that it can come back at any moment. I would not recommend it at all. I like the fact that Kenya was going up here with Phaedra because she is a Detroit native, so she can help represent the state of Michigan. She was a Miss USA. She said it in this show, so now I know she's Miss USA. And what the hell she was. So that means Vanessa Williams was Miss America. I just knew it was some black women that got the title of a beauty pageant. That's all I really knew. Hasn't been too much more beneficial to my life other than that. Okay, so you know how some people see black people being the first to do everything on TV and they get super excited about the first black everything. I didn't get super. I think I got excited about Vanessa Williams, but it was something that was going on with the show that was like making me root for her hard. Kenya, it's not that I didn't want to root for her hard. It's just I don't know. It's just I was like, hey, yeah, that was way back in the day, way back in the day. But so what Kenya wants to do with her expertise is to bring that to the children, show them that she said she tried out for Miss USA 3 times and got denied. I didn't know that, and then she finally won. But it gives those kids hope that you can keep trying. If somebody's trying to knock you down or telling you that you can't do it, you'll never be able to do it, she is living proof that if you try and try and try again, it can happen. So I like the positivity that they were bringing to the kids. Teaching the kids to swirl off the haters. I guess it's like brushing your shoulders off. It was cute. Well, I just hope the damn kids don't think that they could just like they come face to face with confrontation every time and they could just say twirl and it'll disappear. I hope that's not what they got from it. I hope they just got from the lesson that they are fabulous, who they are as a person, and shake them haters off. That's pretty much what the twirl was meaning for me. But those young men that were telling those stories, the one young man hadn't really had any real interaction with his mother or his father. The other one had a brother died. When they started telling those stories, I was crying thug tears, y'all. I'm just telling you, I had some real thug tears going up in there. But that was a very, very, very touching moment, and you can see that Phaedra is really this is something that she does. It just came to her naturally, even with interacting with the kids. Because everybody was like, "What? That's what you gonna do? Okay, we're gonna let you have it." But okay. But you can see Phaedra's was more natural. This is something that she does, something that she's really passionate about. So it comes to her. The public speaking like really just flows, and everything that they said and did, I thought was very touching. The kids seemed to really enjoy themselves, and it's just sad that Flint still does not have clean drinking water. These children's lives have been affected in such a negative way. Their health has been affected in such a negative way. And what they are learning and what they're seeing is that the government just doesn't give a fuck about them. That's pretty much what's going on. So it kind of goes back. Like I said, I don't know where the hell I'm at in this show. So just forgive me. I'm just going to be probably talking all over the place. Cynthia is at the crib with Kandi. She's pulling up and unloading. And Candy's like, what the hell are you bringing to my house? I didn't think you could bring out that. I thought you were going to have a duffel bag. She came with the whole living room worth of stuff. She had her cereal, her milk, and Candy's like, she thinks she comes to the damn projects. Like, I got cereal and milk. Like, what the hell? I mean, I feel you, Kandi. But at the same time, I probably would bring my own food too, because you don't want to like seem like you're superimposing. You're already imposing by staying there and you were uninvited. But to be sitting up in there eating up all your food too, you might feel some kind of way with that after I leave, especially if you know how much I eat. So I can see both sides of that. They seem to have a really good bond that I didn't think that they really had with each other. So that was nice to see as well. She said Noelle was up in New York with her dad. I thought Noelle was supposed to go with her grandmother, but she's up in New York with her dad. So luckily it didn't take long. Flavia called and said that the third appraisal went through. They got it, everything. We can move forward. She didn't say how much that third appraisal was for. If it was for the original $900,000 or the $680,000. I hope it was the lower amount. Just for Cynthia's thing, like I said, she wanted to pay $600,000 in the first place. So they didn't say that I remember. So yeah, but she only had to stay there overnight based off of editing, but it might have been a little bit longer. But it wasn't long, and now she's about to move into the lake house. So they go now to I don't know who they go now to, but basically I'm gonna go to Porsha. Porsha is meeting up with Todd. She seems already a little put off by his presence when he showed up. I don't know what's in the water with her. It seemed like no matter what he did, it was wrong. Just by her body language said a lot when he came and sat down. It wasn't her playful, jovial self when she saw him. And then come to find out that Todd's job had been giving him ultimatums as far as like, you out here hanging with this chick with the DNC. He's a Trump supporter, his boss. Too much of your personal business has been out there in social media. You have 400,000 likes on one picture. You draw too much attention. I thought he was supposed to be like a web designer or something. No, he was in politics. I thought Todd was in politics. Correct me if I'm wrong. Todd was in politics, right? So whoever the politician that he works with probably ain't feeling his showmanship and the fact that his girlfriend is out here pumping up the DNC and he a diehard Republican or something of that nature, because he said he thought the dude voted for Trump. So the dude gave him an ultimatum: either you stop seeing this woman or you stop lose your job. Fuck you. You can't tell me what to do with my damn personal life. I'm gonna have to stop seeing somebody or to keep my job. So he chose to say fuck you, and he chose Porsha. He felt he really loves her and he wants to be with her anyway, so he gonna choose the one he loves over that job. I don't know how well he could transition into another type of employment. But that's what he did. He chose Porsha. And Porsha was not happy, baby. She was not happy about that. In a way, I kind of hear her as well. She like, I was up here trying to do me. I was planning on having a baby for me. You convinced me that you wanted to be with me and you were all in on the game plan that I had already set up for myself. I'm trying to get this $1 million house for me. But now you telling me that you ain't on this game plan. So now I'm looking at it like, we're doing this. And here you come telling me, now you ain't got no motherfucking job. So now not only am I doing this for me, I got to do this for us. I got to take care of us. And that ain't what I want to do. That's not what I signed up for. I could have did this by my damn self because that's what I wanted to do in the beginning. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Porsha. I hear you. I understand your point of view. Yet at the same time, him leaving his job in DC, she thought it was being irresponsible. I took him leaving his job in DC as a way of saying, I'm serious about us. It's time for me to start really putting forth the effort to being with you. Um, Portia wasn't seeing it that way. She got sick a little later in the show, and Shamil was there helping her out. He showed up, and like she really went in on him. He was like, "I want to spend some time with you." Evidently, they had a little situation. He was trying to get him some oinky doinky, and she wasn't feeling it because she was tired. And he was like, "Okay, so when I need this, I knew I need to schedule time to be with you, so I won't affect you when you want to go to sleep because you're working so much. You're so busy for that." Because Todd is still looking at this fact like, okay, this is us now. We're in a relationship. It's you and me together. We need to give a little, take a little here and there. And Portia's still looking like this is my program. I want to live my life for me. You just happen to join the bandwagon, and I agreed to let you do so. And in a way, I could, like I said, I understand what she's saying because she felt like she's always been somebody else's something. She was Cordell's wife, she was whatever. Now this is her time to finally do for her. And although she believes that she has feelings for Todd, she loves Todd. If Todd wasn't in the picture, she would still be doing what she needs to do for her. So, but I don't think she's willing to bend right now to allow Todd to be a part of that space. She wants it to be her way or no way. And Todd is on a different path, so he seemed kind of defeated when he walked out of their house, and I felt really bad for him because I think that dude really loved that crazy ass girl. Um, and like I said, I don't know where it came from. It just seemed like it just came out of the blue that she just was like, almost in the sense that you holding me back. Now I gotta live for you too. And that was before he even said he had quit the job. She seemed really defensive when he sat down at that dinner. So I don't know. I was out here rooting for Todd and Porsha to make it because they seemed like they just matched. But I don't know. Maybe somebody is feeding her the BS like you so worried about this dude that you done lost sight of what you really wanted. Maybe somebody's feeding that to her, and we just ain't seeing it. I don't know. It just seems odd. So next we're gonna go on to Sharee. Sharee and Bob are off to do another date. Bob wants to try to recreate one of their best memories, so he had this little thing set up for them to recreate Paris. He had his French fries. I forgot what he called them, but he were the French fries. And he was Robert instead of Robert for Bob. Um, so Bob is really trying hard to like really get back with Sharee. Sharee is loving the attention. She keeps saying that, I don't know. I think she really wants to get back with him as well, but she don't want to be played the fool again, so she's playing hard to get, but she's loving this attention. That dude got up there and did his own version of some cabaret dancing. Bob wasn't even up there long. When he came off the stage, he had the sweat dripping. Again, just on the Bob really needs to lose some weight because his hormones are so out of whack that he over perspires. At first I thought it was like the air conditioning in his house, then I thought it was the air conditioning in the Sheree house. It can't be the air conditioning in the cabaret too, Bob. It just, and I think he said he was gonna buy him a new body. He wasn't really trying to work out at it, but Bob needs to, he needs to do some stuff with that. And then Sheree answered the question that we all asked, what is she saying, Bob? She just said, he's very charming. She loved his charm. He makes us laugh. He makes us laugh. I know he makes her laugh, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that either. Kandi really didn't have much of a storyline until they decided to sit down and have a talk. Phaedra was so happy about how the camp went over. She wanted to bring the girls together and wanted to go glamping. If you don't know what glamping is, that is like bringing a hotel room to the woods. Got a big pimped out tents or camper or so. So you got running water, you got lights, you got a bed, you got chandeliers, you got all this cutesy stuff in the middle of the woods. That's what basically what glamping is. You're really not roughing it. I think you even got a stove and refrigerator. You're really not roughing it. So that's what you want to do. And everybody's like, what the hell? Well, okay, I'll try it. But for some reason, Kenya decides to bring up whether or not Porsha is mentally stable enough to be around them. She's really concerned about whether or not she's taking her anger management, how that's working out for her. She ain't scared of it all. So, but she really wants to know how to work it out. And I'm like, Porsha, what the fuck does it matter to you? If you ain't scared of me, then why you worry about how my anger management is going? Because you say you own the ready, you staying ready. If you ready for whatever, then what difference does it make how I pop off or if I pop off? Because you ready anyway and you ain't scared. Somehow Kandi bandwagon and piggybacked on the end of that conversation too. And Porsha was like, yeah, you piggybacking off that shit. And I guess she thought Porsha was gonna back down with her words. I mean, she went back tit for tat, and you can see Porsha was getting in it. She was getting up in her, and she had to say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away from the situation. So she decided to walk away. Of course, somebody always runs after the person that walks away, and Phaedra probably rightly to do so since that's her bestie, right? So Phaedra going down there to talk to her, and Kenya decides to come along, and Phaedra's like, look, it's really not the place for you right now. I recommend you not coming. And he's like, well, why can't I come? She said she okay. She taking her in your management. Why can't I follow along? You just dare to antagonize the situation. Bitch, sit your ass down. Leave her the fuck alone. Don't. You lucky you didn't get your ass whooped because I'm walking away from your bitch ass, and then you gonna follow me, still popping off at the goddamn mouth because you want me to do something. You want me to get out of character. That's what she wants you to do. And I say Porsha walked away. Sharee still was trying to talk to her, but she was like, look, I ain't got time for this bullshit. I don't have to go nowhere with y'all. Matter of fact, I don't fuck with y'all no more. Point blank period. I don't fuck with y'all. Cynthia and Kandi inside like, well, that didn't go as planned. And Cynthia's like, well, you know, somebody's worried about how Porsha's gonna react. She's been in 3 altercations. In each situation, I don't know what happened with the girl Jamie, but as far as like with Kenya, she deservedly so needed to whoop Kenya's ass. The situation with Cynthia, that was a total misunderstanding. And, you know, they was both popping off at the mouth, and Porsha was right. Yeah, we've been calling each other bitches all night. Now I say the word bitch, and now you want to get offended? So when Porsha stood up, I didn't see that Porsha was standing up to attack her. Some people stand up just to get their parents, you know. But let me stand up, get my point across. But not necessarily that I'm going to attack you. And Cynthia took it as attacking and kicked her. So shit, they went at it. What the? Why are you scared? And this whole season, Porsha has been really deflecting the bullshit. And I've been very proud of her for deflecting the bullshit. Something is wrong, Porsha. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I ain't talking about like mentally wrong. Something is getting to that girl because the way she reacted with Todd, and like I said, she didn't get the 10, but she was on 9.2. She wanted to pop off on them bitches, and the old Porsha would have popped off. But she was like, I ain't taking this shit no more. And it's something that's clearly going on with her that she's saying, I'm tired. I'm exhausted of all the bullshit. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's where she's at. So, yeah, the Kenya kept on coming out one of the yip, 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 yip. Porsha left. Peeled the fuck out. For some reason, Phaedra called and wanted her to come back and let's resolve this. I'm so sick of y'all bitches want to resolve shit. Let me leave. Fuck y'all. I just said fuck y'all. But out of respect for her friendship with Phaedra, she came back to talk to Phaedra. She told Phaedra, I just want you to understand, me and you good. So I came back out of respect for our friendship. I ain't got to deal with them bitches. Don't even bring me around them. But here these bitches come. And then Kandi want to pop off again and get smart again and yada yada yada. And then none of y'all hosts, what the fuck y'all scared for then? Because this is what Porsha's like, y'all scared of me? No, we ain't scared. Then what the fuck you worried about what I'm doing in? Like she told Kandi, my mental health ain't got nothing to do with y'all bitches. And they actually got offended that she said it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else but her. That's it. If she decides to go to therapy, it ain't got shit to do with y'all bitches. She not going to therapy to be y'all motherfucking friend. She going to therapy for her own personal benefit. So how that is working for her, that's all that matters to her. Just because y'all want to know how it's going, don't mean I have to tell y'all. And Cynthia was like, I mean, is it a big deal? I mean, why is it such a private thing for us to know how things are going? Because, bitch, I don't want to tell you. Like she said, y'all motherfucking hoes ain't my friends. If I don't want to tell you, I don't want to tell you. And she pretty much mad at Phaedra for opening her goddamn mouth. Because Phaedra was up her. I didn't think Phaedra did it maliciously. I think she just, when she said it, she was like, she's doing good. And I just like, I think she want to share that with y'all. Porsha didn't want to share that with the bitches. Porsha done been through therapy. And she, like I said, she in this mindset, I'm in it for me, myself, and I. Fuck y'all hoes. Whether I improve or not is not for y'all liking. I could care less what you think. If I'm miraculously cured, I could care less if you want to apply that situation. If you want to say, kudos, Porsha, you did it, girl. Porsha is saying, fuck your applause. I don't care because I didn't do this for you and your approval. What y'all don't understand about that? You mad, bitch? You big mad or you little mad? Which one are you? So, as far as I know, I think this is the last of the episode. Because, like I said, I'm trying to go off memory. I don't think there was too much else that really happened. I said I don't think Kandi didn't really have a storyline this particular episode other than her trying to pop up for Porsha. And I really honestly think that because they know Porsha is going through whatever anger management or trying to better herself and trying not to fight, that they popping off on her. It's almost like a chick punching a dude because his mama raised him not to hit women. She know he not gonna hit back, and he gonna restrain himself. So she think punking him, is satisfying something, and that's how I'm seeing this situation. They know that Porsha is trying not to pop off. Porsha don't want to do this. Porsha is trying to be a better person, and they trying to egg her ass on. Now they want to pop off and be big off at the lips because she won't say nothing and she won't hurt their ass. Now, when she was ready to beat the shit out of motherfuckers, they wasn't popping off at her like that. Then they were scared. Oh my god, I can't be in her presence. I'm so terrified for my life. Fuck y'all. Leave Porsha alone. Leave alone. Because there's only so much a person can take. It's only so much a person can take. All right, y'all. This is it. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope I didn't say the wrong title at the beginning. Season 9, Episode 11. Thelma and Louise. Peace. Next week.